Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a few simple centering, grounding, and energizing routines. And most of what we'll focus on today are some acupressure points. Those are points associated with the acupressure or acupuncture meridians from Chinese medicine. Okay, before we do that, we'll just do our normal, regular breathing exercises. So sit comfortably or lie on the floor, whatever feels good for you. And then notice your breathing. Now, as you allow yourself to come into awareness of what's going on with your breath, allow yourself to shift that breath just a little bit, ever so gently, to deeper in your body, and in particular down into your belly. And on the inhale, allow your belly to puff up like a balloon. And on the exhale, allow it to fall back towards your spine. Always breathing in through your nose, out through your nose or mouth, whichever is more comfortable. If any of this starts to become uncomfortable, allow yourself to go back to your regular way of breathing. Breathe in, up, and exhale, pull back. Ever so gently allow your exhale to lengthen until it's about twice as long as your inhale. Great. See if you can notice on the inhale that your whole body is puffing up and expanding. And on the exhale, everything is drawing back in. Gently allow yourself to return to your regular breath and come back to a seated position. And we'll focus on a few acupressure points. The first ones I will show you are ones we've done before, but in these days, it's one that many people need, and they're the points for anxiety. So the first one is under your eyes on the bone. You can press, you can rub, or you can tap, whatever feels good for you. If you're holding, just allow yourself to take a few breaths while you're doing it. And whichever way you're dealing with addressing these points, notice what you feel in your body while you're doing it. Great. The next one is under your arms. I'm going to stand up so I can show this. It's either crossing your arms like this or under your arms like this. And you can experiment with both of those and see which one feels more comfortable. This one sort of opens your chest, which might feel freeing. This one feels like you're giving yourself a little hug, which might feel very comforting. Whichever one you want or need. And then the third one is this point right underneath the collarbone. So if you feel the bone and then you put your fingers right underneath it, there's a sore spot, a little hollow in there. It's about a few inches apart. And you can just hold those points. They're probably a little bit tender. If tender's okay, it actually just means they need attention. Don't press so hard that you hurt yourself, but you can press enough to actually meet the tenderness. Great. So let's just do this one more time. Under the eyes. And under the arms. And under the collarbone. Okay. Great. So the next points I'm going to show you are from this book, Potent Points by Michael Reed Goff. He's an acupuncturist, acupressure person. So he has several chapters, each devoted to a common illness or situation. So I pulled out some of the ones for irritability, frustration, and dealing with change. And I pulled out a few for immune system boosting. And I pulled out the ones for depression and emotional balancing. And I pulled out the ones for chronic fatigue. And it seems there's an overlap, that many people experience multiple symptoms these days, and that any of these points could be used to benefit basically any of these situations. So we're going to start with the lung points here, kind of on the side of your chest. And if you put your thumbs there, it's probably a little bit tender. These are the beginning of the lung meridian. If you're putting your thumbs there, your thumbs are actually the end of the lung meridian. So you're meeting up both ends of the meridian. If you're doing this, the name of this point is letting go. All the points have names in the Chinese system. It's a good one for asthma. A good one for just helping you breathe a little deeper. So another way to access this point is that's crossing the arms over and putting the thumbs on the opposite side of your chest and taking a few breaths. By doing it this way, it can also be a help for depression. Great. Another point that's kind of sort of in the middle of your chest, and between these, that's called the Sea of Tranquility. It's literally right in the middle, that hollow in your chest. And there's one that's a little bit further up. That's a little bit of a lump. So this is like an indent, and this is a lump. The upper one is the thymus gland, which is in charge of your immune system. So working with both of these can bring you calm and also boost your immune system. So let's see, there's two more I'm going to show you. One's on the legs, and it's on the side of your knee. So if you put fingers in front of your knee and on the side, 90 degrees, and then it's like halfway in between those points. So right here, and you can press or rub or tap if you want. This is a really good point for fatigue and stamina. In Chinese medicine, this is called 3-mile point. People need to march 3 more miles. Also, when you do these things, make sure you do both sides, always looking for balance. The next one is a little challenging to show you on the video. I'm going to do my best. It's on the top of your foot. So if you go to the top of your foot and that hollow between your big toe and the next toe, and press there on the top of your foot. If you want to use both hands, you can, excuse me, top and bottom, you can use pressing, around your foot like that, or you can just press on the top. It's a very good one for fatigue. It's a good one for helping you make decisions. It's a good one for bringing clarity of mind and clarity of purpose. It's a liver point. Okay. Thank you. And a couple more. Very simple energizing routine is just literally to just stretch up, and just feel yourself in this expanded place. Bring your arms down, letting the palms lead. You can do that standing or seated. We're going to stop at this point, and then I'll start the next video for the energy psychology. Thank you so much.